The Norse gods knew exactly how the world would end. They knew who would kill them, where they would fall, and that when the final horn sounded, even Odin could not escape. This was Ragnarok, not merely the end of the gods, but their fate. A prophecy whispered long before the first sword was drawn. It began with Fimbulwinter. 3 merciless winters came without a summer. Snow buried kingdoms, hunger consumed mercy, and humanity turned against itself. Then the wolves finally caught their prey. One swallowed the sun, another devoured the moon. The stars vanished, and the 9 worlds were left beneath a living darkness. The earth convulsed, mountains split, forests tore free, and every chain and binding broke at once. Fenrir opened his jaws between earth and heaven. Deep beneath the sea, Jörmungandr uncoiled. The Midgard Serpent rose from the ocean, flooding the land and poisoning the air with every breath. Loki tore himself from the stone where the gods had bound him. He did not return alone. He took command of the dead and sailed toward the final battlefield. Across the violent sea came Naglfar, the ship made from the uncut nails of the dead, carrying giants and the forces of hell. Then the sky split open. Surtur marched from Muspelheim with a burning army, his sword shining brighter than the sun. Beneath them, Bifrost shattered. At last, Heimdall raised Gjallarhorn. Its cry traveled through every world. Gods, giants, monsters, and the honored dead all knew the hour had come. Odin sought one final counsel at Mimir's well, but wisdom offered no escape. Yggdrasil trembled from root to crown, and the gods armed themselves for a battle they knew they would lose. The gates of Valhalla opened. Odin led the Aesir and the Einherjar onto the plain of Vigrid, where the enemies of creation waited from horizon to horizon. Freyr faced Surtur first, but long ago he had given away the enchanted sword that fought by itself. Against the Lord of Fire, that choice became his doom. Tyr met Garm, the blood-chilling hound of hell. God and beast struck each other down, leaving neither victor nor survivor. Heimdall found Loki amid the chaos. Guardian and betrayer fought as the world collapsed around them, and each delivered the other's death. Thor had no eyes for any enemy except Jörmungandr. Thunder met venom as hammer and serpent shook the battlefield, the sea, and even the sky. Mjolnir crushed the serpent's skull, and the monster that encircled Midgard finally died. Thor had won, but its venom already filled his lungs. The thunder god walked 9 steps. On the 9th, Thor fell beside his enemy, leaving his hammer in the ashes. At the center of the field, Odin charged Fenrir with Gungnir. The All-Father had spent an age preparing for this moment. Preparation changed nothing. Fenrir swallowed Odin. The king of the gods disappeared into the wolf's jaws, exactly as the prophecy had promised. But Odin's son Vidar stepped forward. Wearing the mighty shoe made for this purpose, he forced Fenrir's jaws apart and avenged his father. Victory no longer mattered. Surtur raised his sword, and fire swept across every world. Asgard burned, Midgard sank. The old creation vanished beneath flame and sea. Yet Ragnarok was never only an ending. From the water, the earth rose again, green, silent, and fertile. The children of the gods returned to the field where Asgard once stood. 2 humans, Leif and Lifthrasir, emerged from their hidden forest to begin humanity again. The gods could not defeat fate, but beyond their deaths, the world was given another dawn.